But if you're a duck, yep, you're right, George. Yep, you're right, George. And you'll go for it, and she gets so used to that, stepping over niggas in her phone, texting and asking to have her back and shit like that, to where she doesn't respect who she's with currently. Always seems like you need to impress her at every turn. Throwing a temper tantrum will get her what she wants. All she has to do is do this, and you should find this sexy, because she knows how to do her hair and her makeup. They live in a whole nother world, and that's what I'm saying. A nigga coming from poverty, and you had to look up to these hoes like, man, I wish I had a bad bitch like that, because you just look at them, because they know how to sucker a nigga in. Like, just everything on the outside is just immaculate. But then you get behind closed doors, and she takes that shit off and still acts like she has the shit on. Welcome back to the Big Facts Podcast. I'm Ayo Consaco, fearless leader of Ayo Nation and the Men Too movement, and this is... And it's already 4 o'clock. Are you fucking serious? Before we get started, Tone, my nigga, I appreciate that. Real talk. I know you ain't do it for clout or the shout out and shit like that, but my nigga, that is the fucking biggest support I receive here on this show. For somebody to find that much value in the shit that I give, that much substance, that you feel like you can truly move off of it, and the fact that you've been watching for a while and seeing change in your life, my nigga, I think that's the biggest reward. But as far as the support that you've shown in a real way, thank you. Face the camera face, my nigga, thank you. Honestly, I feel like I might have gotten a little bit lazy here at the show as far as showing love to the people who go into their hard earned and support this. And I thank you for maybe unconsciously shaking up my mind and having to find a different way to honor and celebrate those of you who don't just look at me like a YouTube video, but a real fucking person that's going through this YouTube dilemma as far as, do I keep it real and uncut and not get no monetization, or do I pretty it up, you know what I'm saying, and censor it, but that's just not me for real. So for those of you who understand, who understand, I'm not just a YouTube video. I really appreciate it, and I don't feel like the Ayo Nation don't. I feel like that's just too. It's gotten, to me, it's gotten ordinary. It's gotten ordinary to me, and I'm going to do something about it. But back to you, Tone. I don't really know, like I said, what to think. But I appreciate that, my nigga. Real talk. because it's easy to look at somebody that's on the other side of the camera and make it look as good as I make it look, to say, oh man, it's all good, and you know, mama, they doing their thing, which, like, you know, nigga ain't, you know, in no situation, but it's still for a person to find that much value in this shit. It got me, you know, like, god damn. And we doing the book, we doing the documentary, you know what I'm saying, we doing the Hallucination Chronicles. For me though, I was gonna say I want this shit to happen fast, but there's no way that you can do this shit, this process fast. So while we're going through it, and working on it, I do appreciate everybody who shows love and supports what we're doing over here. But Tone, I appreciate that, my nigga, real talk. And we're gonna do a couple changes as far as even to the point where, you know, we put the Cash App and the PayPal on the screen. I won't change that shit so that it doesn't look so standard, like it's supposed to be there, like it's not just something that's on the screen to be on the screen. It's there so that you can support the show, so that we can move upwards. It wouldn't matter if we're doing good on this level. It's about going upwards. And it's only so much we can do with YouTube rocking how they're rocking. So if you might be good with, you know, motherfuckers staying right here in this spot, like, yeah, and they can just generate here. But if niggas want to go upward, we have to do something upward as a fucking team. You and I. And I appreciate you for knowing that, seeing that. And I think that you just broke the mold. And I think a lot of people are going to follow that same act. And that's why I had to speak on that. So I appreciate that, my nigga. On to today's show. Welcome back to the Big Facts Podcast. I'm A.O. Consaco, fearless leader of A.O. Nation and the Men Too Movement. And this is Are You Fucking Serious? As in MoneyBagg, yo. I really can't do shit for you, my nigga. Honestly, I can't do shit for you. Maybe I could have looked at you and Bigfoot as a mistake that maybe you made. Maybe you just tried to try a rap bitch out to see if it would help your career and shit like that. Usually that is, I guess, the Jay-Z and Beyonce, Offset and Cardi B, but I don't know if that helped Offset's career. Maybe it did. I don't know. Maybe it did help his notoriety. I mean, because Cardi B is known more than the Migos. Like, I guess Cardi could take you to a place where QC couldn't. Whatever the fuck. But when I'm talking, but why the fuck would you have a child with her? Why would you put yourself in that type of fucking contract? But for you to leave out of the frying pan, then into the fire. And this is the fire because Ari has proven herself with G Herbo. Stole his jewelry, called the police on him, said he beat her up. Put all his business out there on fucking social media. Really, that's enough, honestly. But it's not, because then she is abusive. She is aggressive, volatile. That is a very fucking big problem. A bitch might call it, I'm spicy and I get an attitude at times, you know, I be hungry and shit like that. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck why the fuck you're so, like, mean and nasty, bitch. I'm not with that attitude shit. I'm not with, like, you get mad over anything? Anything? You mad because what? I didn't agree. What the fuck? And you have to be in a position. You have to be in a position where as soon as you see that, you get the fuck out of there. If you're there to fuck a bitch, then fuck a bitch. Fuck a hoe and get the fuck. I don't have to deal with your character flaws. I'm here to fuck and I'm out. It's one part, two parts, maybe a couple parts of your body that I need to, you know what I'm saying, that I'm concerned with. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. Because what these the similarity in these nothing ass bitches is that the rationale is the rationale gauge inside of them is off. It's off to where there's no reason for you to go all the way to 10. Honestly, there's no reason for you even to be upset at this point. If we have a disagreement, let's talk this out and you know, hey, where you coming from? Let me tell you why that's not a good place to come from. But you know, a bitch with low self-esteem, what comes with it now? When she has that low self-esteem, she feels like you feel like you're always right. Because every time she comes with the 2 + 2 = 7 shit, you're like, no, 2 + 2 is 4. If you were subtracting, or maybe if you know, and you start explaining why it is, because you don't want it to seem like, no, you wrong, this is what it is. You want to explain it to her. And these are the things that go on behind the closed doors. This is what destroys a relationship. Difference in problem solving skills and how you view that. Where a person who's smarter than you should be attractive, except now that I'm smarter than you, you feel like I'm more cultured than you. I'm more knowledgeable than you, and it seems like all things except hair, makeup, and the female body. Sometimes not even that. Bitch, I have to tell you to take a bath. It's like, how the fuck? And then, let me not do it. But it'll get to the point. It'll get to a point in the house where it's like, I don't care if you're right. Just listen to what I'm saying. It doesn't matter who's right. Like, it'll be a real fucking thing. It doesn't matter who's right. Just listen to me. I don't mind listening to you about something that you know about, but me listening to you after you've already said you started with something wrong, as T.I. would say, you started with some bullshit. You started with 2 + 2 is 7. Do you want me to hear your theory on why it's 7? Now, if I knew that you were that type of thinker, a flat earther, someone who doesn't believe in space, and you have logical facts to back up what it is you're saying, but you're coming out of your own fucking head with no type of, you'll say 2 + 2 is 7 because the fan is black. Okay, are you insane? Just listen to me. All right, you know, the reason why we got to this point where I'm telling you why it's wrong is because I let you talk. For 2 weeks, I let you talk, and it went nowhere, because when I hear someone say something that's wrong in what I have learned, I want to know what makes you think that, i.e. the flat earth. And the earth is flat. Okay. I want to know why you think like that. But when you go into a tornado or a whirlpool of bullshit, Okay, let's stop. All right, I've been listening to this shit for 2 days. Listen. 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay, let's just stop. Okay, why are you're not always right. No, I'm not always right, but in what you're talking about, in what you're bringing, what you bring me, I'm right in that. It's not about who's always right. It's about what's right. And dog, these are situations that you will have to deal with in the home with someone who has been able to walk over niggas because of the way they look. She's told every guy that she's been with that 2 plus 2 is 7. And they did, oh yeah, you're right, yeah. She's told every dude that she's been with, my baby dad ain't shit. He won't even give me $100,000 so I can go get her some Pampers. Yep, you're right. He should have gave you the money. Yep. Mm-hmm. My old boyfriend, he's stupid as fuck. He telling me I can't drive because I don't got no driver license. Every time I get in the car, I wreck something. So what the fuck? How the fuck am I learning if you don't never? Yep. You so right. You got it. Yeah, you got to learn. But you don't want to drive. But what she leaves out is the cars that he got me were foreign cars. I wasn't practicing in no fucking, station wagons and Ford Rangers and shit like that. You were crashing foreign cars. But if you're a duck, yep, you're right, George. Yep, you're right, George. And you'll go for it. And she gets so used to that, stepping over niggas in her phone, texting and asking to have her back and shit like that, to where she doesn't respect who she's with currently. Always seems like you need to impress her at every turn. Throwing a temper tantrum will get her what she wants. All she has to do is do this, and you should find this sexy, because she knows how to do her hair and her makeup. They live in a whole nother world, and that's what I'm saying. A nigga coming from poverty, and you had to look up to these hoes like, man, I wish I had a bad bitch like that, because you just look at them, because they know how to sucker a nigga in. Like, just everything on the outside is just immaculate. But then you get behind closed doors and she takes that shit off and still acts like she has the shit on. Now, this becomes my nigga 704 Soldier Chris. He was talking about Young Miami being in the bed, and it just like Cardi B, like, you take all that shit off and you in the bed still acting like you are a bad bitch. How the fuck can you act like this when that Puerto Rican bitch tried to fucking interview you and you didn't have no fucking makeup on and you didn't have no fucking bath and you just threw a fucking wig on sideways? You knew that you were not able to talk the heavy shit and smile and all. You knew you wasn't up for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew that was not going to work. You knew that was too... She was trying to interview somebody else. Like, you know that you're not Cardi B, but then you get in the bed and you want me to treat you like you just sexy all the fucking time. And you have to, like, that has to be hard on the human mind. I'm two people. Like a superhero. Except you'll be like the super villain. When I have my cape on, when I have my, disguise on, I'm the Flash. Let me use somebody I know. I don't know. The Flash, what the fuck was his name? It was some fucking name. I know the fucking name. But Superman, Clark Kent. But those are like, you don't look at those people as if they're evil. But you know that you're seen in a different way. And to have your mind split, like when I have this on, I get treated like this. When I have this on, I get treated like that. So you learn that when I have this on, I can act like this. When I have this on, I gotta act like this. Except when it's your quote unquote old man, he should treat me the same no matter what. You don't even feel the same. You don't even feel the same. And that's how you walk into that fucking trap. Because you telling this whole, you beautiful without the shit on and all that shit like this. And then she start taking you for that. And that's why I'm saying, like, you're not going to win with the bullshit, my nigga. You're not going to win. So with that in mind, MoneyBagg Yo leaving Bigfoot and going to Ari, to me, it's like, my nigga, like, I have to go into your past now. I have to go into your past and look at what's going on with you. Like, you make that good gangster music. You did make that good gangster music. Good voice, good delivery. You know what you're talking about. But just like a lot of niggas in the street, you a sucker for love. Like, niggas really be tricks. Like, niggas really be soft for the hoes. And the issue comes in because in your song, fucker and pass to the bros, I won't love no hoes and all that shit. Like on one of the live, I think 2 live streams back, a nigga called in talking about, I'm a fuck a hoe and I'm a fuck a hoe and then kick out and tell the bitch to get the fuck out. Like, nigga, you not doing that. And Katrina called in and she said, like, nigga, you not rocking like that, nigga. You not heavy like that, nigga. Like, you not fucking telling, like, that's not what you doing in real life. You talking to me and trying to make me feel like you just down, like you just heavy on the bitch. Like, no, man, I don't give a fuck about no hoe, my nigga. I fuck that hoe till I hope to get out as soon as I butt, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But in real life, you fucking this hoe, and then afterwards you cuddling, telling you fucking love and you don't want to let her go. And y'all need to start a fucking family. And that's where the issue comes in. And this is more over unto, like, you know, it's not even, I can say it's the rap trap, but it's really just how niggas is. Niggas know that they not supposed to fall in love with the hood jump off, with the hood hoe, but he can't help it. He has feelings for her. He felt something real, just like in Brooklyn's Finest. Was that Brooklyn's Finest? Brooklyn's Finest. I reference this movie a lot. The police officer, the white man, the only good police officer there was, the one that's about to retire. He has and you can't really call him good because he does some illegal also. He indulges in prostitution. But in the scheme of the whole movie, you look how evil other people are, he's the good one. But he has this prostitute that he goes to, probably weekly, that's how tricks do, every Thursday. You know, they go and get them, you know, go get them some, because they're lonely and shit. Whether, you know, the wife left them, third wife left them, or the wife died. And which one of those is worse? Your wife dying or your wife leaving you? I think you will find more, because if she dies, you can picture that she would have never left you. If she's alive and you just, like, she left you, you see, like, damn, she gone, and she fucking all like, I wasn't good enough. But he had the girl, he went in, every week he fucked with her, and now he's about to retire, so he's telling her, come with me, come with me. Like, he'll go in there after niggas have fucked this fucking prostitute. that didn't matter to him. He could see past that. And I'm gonna be for real with y'all. Like, if we're talking about companionship, if we're talking about requirements, standards, we can do this across the board. Like, if your standards were lower to what makes you happy, it will be so much easier to be happy. Imagine if I didn't have these high standards that you can't be a weave head, you can't fucking wear all this fucking makeup, you can't be online with the, you know what I'm saying, with the twerking and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if quiet. What if all I require was for you just to, when you're around me, just no requirements, just, I just like being around you. I don't care if you texting other dudes when you with me. I don't care what the fuck. Just as long as I get to see you sometime. And when I don't see you sometime, just as long as I get to talk to you on the phone. If I don't talk to you, just text me back or something like that. Imagine if your standard for happiness was that fucking low, dog. And it goes back into my SpongeBob theory where I say, if instead of me having to be able to touch the world and the world has to know that I was here, I can't just be a nobody. I feel like I have something that I can achieve something great that everybody can achieve. Instead of that, I need to mind my house and you know, be able to help people financially in different ways and be a boss and have a CEO of a company. Instead of having those type of aspirations and dreams, what if my dream was to work at McDonald's? Not even to be a general manager, assistant manager. I just want to be a cook at McDonald's. That's my dream. If I can, I wanted it ever since I was a child. I just want to be a cook at McDonald's. I can walk to work every day and be happy as fuck. Fuck, would it matter what the people thought? I'm happy. I've wanted this my whole fucking life. SpongeBob, I always say this. SpongeBob in one episode, he goes into Mr. Krabs' office on payday and he pays Mr. Krabs. That's how much he loves his fucking job. That's like, and I guess, you know, some niggas have those type of standards, but just me, I can't just, that's why they say ignorance is bliss. I can't know that if I didn't, like, a nigga don't have that to where I got this cape on, and some niggas do have that. But niggas don't have that because I guess like, so the rap nigga, he got the chains on and it's one way, then he got the chains off. He know he gotta act another way, but it's not true because he can just put the shit back on. But the bitch with the makeup and weave, like, this is really who the fuck you are. You can say the same thing about the nigga, but like, these are things that I bought with me. Like, this ain't like, this shit ain't like, for you, that's your real life. Like, you hiding who you really are with that makeup and weave. Like, I can take this shit the fuck off and everybody's still gonna treat me the same way because they know that I can get this type of shit. This is a representation of what I have. And that's why I'm telling a bitch, you know what the fuck it is. Why play with you? You know what the fuck it is. Do you think, and that's why a hoe know what the fuck it is. That's why she knows she not gonna look like that forever. That's why she gotta get the motherfucking 18-year stipend. But I can't do that. I can't have a whole around me with the yeah, you know, faking it. You faking it. I know you faking it. Like, I know that if I was just Mario Moneybagg, yo, I was just the nigga who went to the prom with that big apricot shaped hole, you wouldn't even look at me. But now you telling me how fucking fine I am and how I'm the one that you've always wanted. I go down your checklist and it's nothing but niggas that could give you shit. And a bitch is not, you can't, let's get, furthermore, the point of all this shit is, in a couple of months, you're going to be in a fucked up situation behind this bitch. That's it. That's it. And if we're talking about damaging effects of nothing ass bitches, I would say Meg Thee Stallion was the best one, because she ain't just, you know what I'm saying, like, she ain't online just bashing and trying to destroy a nigga career. She's not claiming pregnant. She's not claiming abuse. She just went the fuck on. So for that, I have to salute her in that sense, because usually when a nothing ass bitch leaves you, she's gonna make sure that you feel her. And it could be something as simple as, you know, she didn't get pregnant, so she on to the next one, and maybe she just don't want to fuck up her name for the next nigga. But a lot of navs don't take that into consideration. They act off impulse, emotion at that fucking moment. And then I'll lie about the fucking future. I'll lie in the future about, yeah, I was just emotional, and people will accept that excuse. You can do whatever the fuck, and you say I was mad at that moment. Oh yeah, I understand it. But at the end of the day, my foresight goes so deep that I'm seeing what is going to happen in this relationship, so I can't play and have fun today because I'm sober. If I was intoxicated, I can definitely just pretend like it's gonna be all good, because right now it's all good. But you don't have the luxury of being high and intoxicated when you have this much and you're trying to get this much more. You have to be focused, and this is why I have to let it be known that, my nigga, you're nothing more than, like, my nigga, you lame. You lame. If you will fuck with an Instagram model who's shown her ass in this many ways, she's did it with all these niggas, and you think that you gonna be the one that she treats differently? What's the difference between you and G Herbo? Oh, my swag different, nigga. My nigga, I'm different. What's the difference between you and Javante Davis? Oh, my nigga, I ain't with all that guy, my nigga. I'm in her eyes, there's no difference. Nigga with money, nigga with money, nigga with money. She's physically, verbally, and I'm sure mentally abused every one of them niggas. When I say mentally, like, she probably didn't, and that's mental and a verbal go together, because you ain't no good fighter no way. G Herbo, you ain't no good rapper no way. Fuck nigga probably slap the fuck out you, bitch ass. Like, she knows, she learns what you love, what you hold dear to your heart. So if you hold your gangster or your jewelry, your shoes, whatever it is, she's gonna go at that. If not verbally, then physically. We've all had the bitches, you know, go in the closet and put the gas and burn your shit the fuck up, cut up your shoes. Like, this is what a nothing ass bitch does, because she knows that her leaving is not gonna hurt you enough, because she doesn't have anything. There's nothing special about her. Pay attention to that. If a bitch has to destroy something, or she's at you after she's left, that is a 100% sign of a bitch with low self-esteem. And a bitch with low self-esteem is never going to be happy until she finds herself, which 99% of them don't. And you're damn sure not going to be able to find yourself when every time you get alone, you jump into another fucking relationship. So, I'm telling you mathematically, this shit that you got going on with this bitch cannot end well. What's wrong with fucking, like, whatever happened to that shit? This is a thought bitch, a nothing ass bitch. What the fuck is wrong with fucking this hoe and getting to the next city? You want to make a bitch your girlfriend so you can, and that's what I'm saying, dog. This shit, it's too many parallels between this shit and what hoes do. Nigga, bitches think that, oh yeah, he did it to her, but he ain't gonna do it to me. Bitches think, like, I want to have him so I have some in-house dick. That's your only requirement. I'm gonna take a city to city so I can just fuck you. Like, nigga, what the fuck, man? So, you know, that's the breakdown of why a nigga is lame for fucking with these type of bitches. These are obviously not the hoes that you wife. How? It costs too much, not just financially, spiritually, physically, mentally. You have to deal with the stress of being on the road in all those ways, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And now you got to deal with her too? Everyone on, and then she's coming with a child from a rapper? You're going to put yourself in that type of shit also? There's always going to be a potential beef between you and the baby father. That's because it's a man around my fucking small child. Why would you put yourself in that shit? She that fucking fine? She that bad? That pussy gonna be so good, my nigga. Ooh, I can't wait, my nigga. Ooh, that pussy too good. Ooh, nigga. That pussy too good, my nigga. I got it, goddamn. Mm-hmm. Once again, another lame nigga fucking move. Pussy too good? Yeah, my nigga. Like, nah, that ain't how, like, you know what I'm saying? That's not how shit rock, dog. That ain't. But I mean, like I said, you know, niggas is on what niggas is on. And my thing is, when niggas, just like with the rap niggas, with the gangster shit, and you go to jail and now you whining, when you come about this shit, you gonna be fucked up. It's gonna be obvious that you fucked up. They gonna take this clip right here and then play it in a couple months. Ari takes MoneyBagg Yo to, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna pull a liver galore on you. And for what? You already got kids. But that's what Katrina be trying to tell me, like, all these niggas ain't built like that. Like, some of these niggas is really on that. She's so fine, I love her. And it's just, and like I said, it's crazy to me that this is what the fuck we choose to do with our success, our wealth, and our notoriety. Is to allow it to be torn to pieces, all those things. Torn to pieces by a bitch, as if we haven't seen the movies. We can't sacrifice in the least. And then you gotta come out to me, man, I'm more focused now than I never been, man. You know, this whole got you doing more drugs than you ever did and all, man, this with the bullshit, like. But like I said, my job here is to let you know that by you willfully and willingly picking up a NAB free agent, you are now ineligible for getting any protection from the Me Too movement. So whatever it is she does for you, we will not be mobilizing to stand for you. The most we'll do is laugh and talk about how fucking retarded you are. So that's what it is. That's what you give up when you willingly put yourself in the, put everything that you have in the hands of a fucking nab. Some of you rap niggas is internet niggas, man. Real fucking talk. Heavy. Big Facts Podcast. Make sure you go to the PayPal and the Cash App. Show love. Y'all know what it is. And also make sure that you go to the Patreon and go to Tactical Operations. That link's in the description box. Go to AO's Rap School, Consaco's Rap School, and if you're an artist and you need to understand, I just dropped a video about habitual taggers on the internet and why your relationship is not going to work when you're doing music. If you're trying to succeed, it's not going to work. See y'all in a minute. Love, love. Fuck.